Quad Squad doing? It's the man, the myth, the legend, Quadmft here, coming at you guys with another breaking CSGO video. This update just got published about 30 minutes ago on CSGO, as well as the CSGO Global Offensive Reddit, or the subreddit for it. I'm going to link down the article down in the description below. You guys can read it in depth personally if you prefer that. We're going to start off with one of the biggest things being the gameplay. There's actually now a brand new accuracy recovery method and new recovery rates for the M4A1S, M4A4, and the AK-47. We'll talk a little bit that more in depth later. I'm not going to be giving you guys a complete 20-minute breakdown to tell you guys everything about what changed, but I will be showing you guys a little bit of what I think changed after messing around with the guns for a bit. But the next thing we're going to cover is, again, this is actually the August 3rd update. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, came out today, the 1.35.4.4. For the sound, I predicted this perfectly last week. It's where they changed the rest of the submachine guns. They actually increased the fidelity and they changed the sounds for the P250, the 5.7, the TEC9, the CZ Auto, and the dualies. Listen to the P250 here. Personally, I'm a big fan of the P250 sound. I like it a lot. I see people ranting all over Reddit and Twitter saying they hate the new sounds. And of course, that's what people do. That's what Reddit's for. Everybody goes on and hates and says they hate it. And if they do, cool. I mean, they're not going to change it back, I don't think. I think they're going to continue. They're going to change next. I think they'll end up changing the USP, the P2K, the Glock, and the Deagle. So I think people are going to get a little bit weirded out when they hear a new Deagle sound, as will I. But, you know, of course, I'll be updating you guys on that. I don't know, and I can't really tell you if I think they're going to change the way the rifles sound, but we'll find out in time. Here's the 5.7. I like it a lot. You know, the 5.7's not bad. Again, all these sounds sound a lot more realistic. So for the P250 and the 5.7, I like them a lot. You guys want to hear the next one? Here's the TEC9. So for the TEC9 sound, I think, again, you guys are going to hate on me, but I think these sounds are actually really good. I like these sounds a lot. The TEC9, again, sounds awesome. Again, with the 5.7 and the P250. Next to the CZ Auto, check this one out. Again, I know it sounds like I'm fanboying over Valve. Trust me, I'm not a Valve fanboy, but I do like the CZ Auto News sound. You know, I don't use the CZ that often. Occasionally, I will equip it if I think I'm going to be using the Scout or the Op a lot. Even then, I still really, you know, kind of prefer the 5.7 just because of how easily it can one-dink people, as well as how much ammo and, like, spray capacity it has. And everybody knows the spray pattern for it. All you got to do is just hold down W and click your mouse one as fast as you can. And the last one they changed, the least important one in my opinion, but some of you guys may say it's the most important because you guys are weird, is the dual Berettas or the dualies. Listen here. Yeah, the dualies, I don't, you know, they sound different. I don't really care too much for the sound change, but I still think it's so cool the way the TEC9, the CZ, the 5.7, and the P250 sound. Again, I do think that, you know, within the next few weeks, they're going to change the USP, P2K, Glock, and Deagle. I think a lot of people are going to freak out over that just because those are pistols that everybody uses, except the Deagle, but still a lot of people use the Deagle. And it has, you know, it's like, it's the Desert Eagle, it's the classic Deagle, you're going to change that? Come on, Valve, I hate you, blah, 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 whatever. But as for gameplay, the one that I'm paying a lot more attention to besides the sound, I actually went into a, you know, an offline server on my own and tested this out to see what changes I could feel. You know, I'm not going to claim to be anybody who's going to get, again, like a 20-minute in-depth thing on what they really changed and how Scream is going to become the best player in the world. All these things, really. I'm going to just tell you how I feel about them. So if you don't want to hear that, click off the video, whatever. But As for the changes in the recovery rates and recovery methods for the M4A1, the M4A4, and the AK-47, I'll throw up some graphs that Valve actually posted over on, again, I don't know if I don't think they posted this on Reddit. It is on Reddit, but I don't think it was them personally who posted it. So for the AK-47 and the M4A1S, to start, they're actually trying new values. So for example, with one tapping with the AK-47, these graphs are going to be all with the AK-47. Here are examples of how it changed. So for AK-47 tapping towards the bottom, the closer it is to the bottom, the more accurate it is. The closer it is to the top, the less accurate. And for the white, the actual white, you guys are looking at the graph right now, by the way. For the white little circle, that shows the old spray that was there, you know, a few hours ago, and the new spray is the yellow. So you can see that, you know, in between one tapping, it looks as to be that the new AK1 tapping, 250 milliseconds in between each one tap, looks to be a lot more accurate. You know, not hugely more accurate. You're not going to be Scream, but, you know, Scream will be Scream again, and he will be one tapping a lot more, I'd assume. So hopefully we can get some cool highlight clips from that. But still, I think it's kind of cool that they up tapping. They made it a little bit more accurate because it became so unviable. You know, in some scenarios it was good, and you could still hit some cool one taps and stuff like that. But, you know, I felt like I heard a lot of people. I don't know if this is true. Don't yell at me, but I'm pretty sure Scream stopped one tapping as much. You know, I've definitely seen him spray and stuff. I'm not a huge fan of Scream. I don't watch all his gameplay or anything. This is just what I think I heard. I could be lying, but I really don't know. So I think he actually started to spray a lot more. So I think this will bring the one tapping back, because one tapping is now a lot more accurate. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited for that. And as for spraying, most of you guys are probably interested in this. Here's the graph for spraying in the AK-47 fully auto. Again, more towards the bottom is more accurate, more towards the top is less accurate. For the old spray, they actually had it, you know, it was actually a little bit less accurate, so they kind of improved accuracy on the spray in the beginning for the new spray. But as for the old spray, towards the end, I'd say about the last, again, it says about the last 7 to 10 bullets is what they changed a lot to the big difference that you guys will notice from the previous AK spray to the new updated one. It looks like for the old one, it didn't really change there. But for the new one, they had it actually go slowly, the accuracy slowly fade away up until the 7th bullet, and then it drifts a little bit more away, 7 through 10, and I'm sure further on. So it looks like spraying fully auto with the AK. I'm assuming it's similar for the M4A4 and the M4A1. It's slightly less accurate. You guys have been seeing the gameplay on screen, and again, you can't really tell too much. That's not what I did in the offline server. Really wasn't a great way to tell, but I still wanted to see how it felt for me. So we'll continue on, and we'll see in the future. Hopefully you guys can go down in the comment section below and tell me what you guys think of all the new sounds, of the new spraying, of the new tapping, all at the AK-47, M4A4, and the M4A1S. So go tell me down in the comment section below. If you guys made it till this point in the video, don't forget to click the like button if you did enjoy, as well as subscribe and join the Quad Squad. We just hit 100K, so it does mean a lot when you guys hit that sub button, as well as go down in the comment section below if you made it till this point in the end of the video and comment the word one tap. No, they know me for my one taps. I don't know what just comment one tap. I can barely remember it. Sorry, Scream. Sorry, man. I'm really sorry. But comment the word one tap. I'll try to reply to everybody who comments that. It's been your boy Quadmft. Thank you guys for watching the video. Again, tell me your thoughts down in the comment section below. Click like if you enjoyed, and I'm outie 5,000. Sorry guys, when I was filming this video, I forgot to add the rest of the patch. Not really that big of a deal, but I'll still want to keep you guys fully updated. So in the miscellaneous section in the update, it actually says they added a diffuse kit player state to game state integration support, whatever that means. I really don't understand that, but still, that's what they did. Again, you can read all these linked down in the description below. The next one is CL Weapon Debug Print Accuracy 2 is now a tab delimited formatted output of information. Again, don't know what that means. My apologies. Fixed a bug that rarely caused a player to be on the wrong team in competitive mode. That happened to me in the middle of mine and Riley's live stream, which you guys can go ahead down below in the description and check out twitch.tv/QuadMFT if you guys want to. Shameless self-plug. That will be actually in a highlight coming up pretty soon. But still, the next one they did is they fixed a bug that allowed players to spawn in unexpected or invalid locations on various maps. So sounds like a very game-breaking situation. Luckily, that one never happened to me. I mean, if I knew how to do it, I might have to do it. But still, they also added logic to prevent air stalling where a player would appear to float in midair by disrupting their network stream. Added SV clamp unsafe velocities convar default 1 that community servers can disable to support surfing, etc. Miscellaneous security improvements. They also modified report and commend GC logic to clearly signal failure in the case of spoofed reports. The rumor has it also that numerous people are reporting that one of the two BERRETTAS is refusing to fire, with just one doing all the firing. VPK contents diff and script changes for the new sounds. Scroll down for those things or click here to skip most of the irrelevant stuff, blah, blah, blah. New low changes as well. If you guys, or if you're intending on reporting issues, don't be afraid to. You never know if you're not the only one. Seriously, that's actually a huge thing. A lot of people will, you know, experience a few different errors here and there, and they're not the only people, because when you go on the Global Offensive Reddit, you find out that there's other people who are experiencing the exact same thing. Even if they're not reporting it, you make the first report and somebody might speak up, and believe it or not, Valve actually occasionally listens to the Global Offensive Reddit, so it could easily get changed. And you also, if you happen to be on Windows 10, please make a mention of whether or not you're on Redstone Anniversary Update, as not all issues may be caused by the update, but by Redstone. Unsure whether or not Redstone Search 1, Wind River, blah, you're on Redstone, otherwise it says 1511, blah, 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 blah. Check that out if you want to read the rest of that paragraph. And overall, the size is only 30 megabytes. So, big update. Like I said, I already did the outro of the video, just thought I would throw this in because I didn't want to keep you guys hanging on what the rest of the patch included or the update included if you guys wanted to know the rest. So, it's been your boy Quadmft, like I said, and I'm outie 5. If you guys made it all the way till this point, instead of commenting one tap,